never give up hope. You're gonna do great things, I already know. God's got his hand on you, so don't live life in fear. Forgive and forget, but don't forget why you're here. Take your time and pray. These are the words I would say.
I want to thank you for tuning in to Narrow Life Video. Today I want to do a follow-up on a video I did about a week ago, and it was titled Earthquake California 2010. But before we get into it, I want to answer the many emails and questions I'm getting through YouTube and email and other things. I want to address some issues here. I would like to explain some simple things about me, because through this video being done, I've had an influx of subscribers and people asking all kinds of questions. So instead of going through and answering the numerous questions that I'm receiving, I would like to just sum it up all in one video, and then we can move forward. How about me? I'm a simple person. I don't really seek much in life. I'm simple. Really, that's to be said. I serve one and one alone, and that is Jesus Christ of Nazareth. That's it. I serve him. I live to serve him. I will die to serve him. Number two, I have never claimed to be a prophet. You can check all my videos, anything I've ever written online. I've never claimed to be a prophet. And I don't claim to prophesy. Now, let me make it straight that God's elect do prophesy, but I'm not claiming to be a prophet on the scale of any of the prophets. I'm not claiming to prophesy future events. I'm not claiming anything like that. I want to make that clear. And for all the people that want to send me email and messages on YouTube with foul language, you're wasting your time, really, because I don't even respond to that stuff. And it's amazing how the things of God will bring out the strangest people. Let me say that. But with that being said, one other thing I wanted to address. I've had a bunch of emails telling me, have I shared my dream with my church, and stuff like that. I hate and cannot stand organized church. I think that organized church, and I'm talking, it doesn't matter if it's a Catholic church, it doesn't matter if it's a Lutheran church, it doesn't matter if it's an Assemblies of God. Organized church where you go and you sit down and listen to a man preach and then you go home, or you go to Mass and then you go home. I call that the church system, and for people that were my subscribers before, they know exactly what I'm talking about. But I believe that system was created by Satan to deceive the masses, and I think that that system is wicked to its core. I don't go to church, I am the church. The truly elect of God are the church. They are the body of Christ, and Christ, the Christ of Nazareth, is its head. We don't have a need to have a pastor, priest, or pope as the head. Christ is the head. We are the body. That is the new covenant, and that is the covenant in which I live. With that being said, there's some information that has come about since this stream that leads me to believe that this event is indeed going to occur. I believed it when I had the dream, but I believe it even 100-fold now with the information that I've received since the dream, if that makes any sense. I can't share a lot of that information right now, but I will say there's information that surfaced that tells me that I'm probably 95 to 99% convinced that or to 100% convinced that this dream will occur. Time frame. I believe, now let me say believe, with some certainty, that this event will occur this upcoming Friday through Sunday, this weekend. I believe, I don't know the exact destination or the exact place, but I do know that there are places in my dream that I visited that I believe I have identified in places. in reality. I believe I've identified these places. So, let's so I believe that. I want to say this too. I've been accused of a lot of fear mongering. My intention is not to fear monger. My intention is to simply warn. I have an urgency inside of me to warn. That's simply all I'm doing. That's all I want to do. So with that being said, I'm not trying to spread fear. And those who are God's and are the elect of God and belong to God know already that He's in control of all things, and there is no fear in Him, so there should be no fear in us. So if people are running around in fear because somebody gets on a YouTube video and says there's an earthquake coming, then honestly you have more problems than I can help you with. But here's the catch here, and this is why I believe this is part of the information. I believe that this is indeed going to happen. People are sensing the exact same thing in their spirit. People that are God's are sensing in their spirit that this is true. When you are God's elect, and Jesus, for people who know the Bible, Jesus said to the woman at the well, the time is coming and is now where you will not worship God on that mountain or in this temple. I'm paraphrasing, but that's what He said. And He's what He's saying. He said, you will worship God in spirit and in truth. We have the connection to God through the Spirit. Now, anybody who is not God's, this is going to be, you're not going to be able to understand. I mean, I'm sorry, but you are not going to, you cannot gain this with intellectual knowledge. It is a spiritual thing, and those who are in the Spirit with God know exactly what I'm talking about. But people are sensing in their spirit across the broad spectrum that this event is indeed going to occur. That's why this is different for me. One of the reasons it's different for me. So, with that being said, I believe the event will take place this weekend. I hope that I'm wrong. I pray that I'm wrong, because this event will be devastating. And not only to the people that it affects, but I believe this will have impacts on the world. So, with that being said, I'm not trying to fearmonger anybody. I don't want this to happen, guys. I really don't want it to happen. I wish it would all go away. I wish I could go back to last Saturday night and not dream this. I wish the information that surfaced since then was not true. I really do. I want this to go away. I want to be wrong. I will be the first to stand up and tell you I want to be wrong. And I pray that I am. But in the meantime, if you are God's, you're taken care of. He's going to lead you and guide you in the way that you should go. He will direct your steps. And if you're not God's, there's nothing I can do to help you. If you're not God's, it's not going to change the fact that you'll be burnt alive in the end. It's not going to change the fact. So, to those who are God's, if you're concerned about this, don't be concerned. Go to Him. He has the answer. He has the guidance. Don't come to me. Go to Him. And to those who don't, all I can say is do what you will, because it doesn't matter if you run away to the other side of the country and miss this event. If you are not God's, the time is coming very quickly where you will be burnt alive. I mean, it's hard to swallow, and I'm sorry, but that is the truth. I think I've said everything I need to say. I will be making other videos if it is necessary. I will be releasing other videos if that needs to be the case. The timeline, 14 days from Saturday is the timeline I got. Now, could I be wrong on that timeline? Absolutely. I don't, God didn't say anything to me, but He certainly didn't say, Steve, this is going to happen within 14 days. Maybe 14 days is the time just to let people know, and then it happens on the 15th day. I don't know, but that's it. So, with that being said, until next time, to the genuine born-again believers in Jesus Christ, God bless.